Okay guys, so now we have the Google Plus account set up, Blogger, Facebook, friend feed, and now we need to set up the Twitter account. So let's go ahead and go to twitter.com, and you can use a Twitter account if you already have one. Just log in and go ahead and wait till we get through this process to show the people who don't have a Twitter account how to create one. It's very easy. Brett Stave. Email is going to be brett@rockstartechnologies.net, and my password appears to already been saved in here. Let's see if we can use that same one. Okay. The email is already registered, so I actually already have a Twitter account used on this email address. So just for demonstration purposes, you guys are going to want to use your domain that we sent to you with your website. So whatever your name is, @yourdomain.com. I'm going to go ahead and just use a dummy account that I have through Google. And create the account. So everything appears to be in order here. Let's go ahead and make sure I got my full name in here and create the account. There's a CAPTCHA system that we need to fill out, 7428 WSKSHE. So create my account. Alright, now it's going to bring you through a setup process to give you a chance to choose things that you guys are interested in. We'll just, for the sake of time, just burn through this. Follow a couple of these people here. Set this up, click next. Now, since this is just a dummy account that we're creating for demonstration purposes, I'm not going to search my contacts or any people that I know to link them to this account, so I'm going to skip this. But you guys are going to want to go through and add people that you know, invite them to your Twitter account so that they can see the information that you guys will be blogging about. Upload an image of yourself, create a bio if you want, which I suggest you do. I'm going to skip over it for right now. Okay, so our Twitter account is set up. So now what we need to do is we need to confirm this account with the email address that we use. So go ahead and log into your webmail account that we have the instructions for in the first video, and we have all of the information in the document that we sent to you with your website, with your completed website. So use that information to sign into your webmail. I'm going to go ahead and see if this dummy account is linked up with my Gmail, or with my Outlook, and it is not. So let's go to Gmail and log in to verify the account here with my dummy account that I have set up. We'll go to Gmail, and we will confirm the Twitter account using the email that we just received. And it says your account has been confirmed. Thank you. So now we have our Twitter account set up for all of you guys that didn't have one before. Now what we're going to do is we're going to set up the application similar to how we did for Facebook, a little bit easier. We're going to set up the application that's going to communicate with our WordPress blog. So what we need to do is we need to go up to the address bar, and where it says https:// we need to add dev dot in front of the Twitter, and so it says dev.twitter.com / actually no backslash, because we need to go here, and if it doesn't recognize that you're already logged in, you might need to log in. It already recognizes that I've just created my Twitter account and I am logged in, so I don't need to do that. So now what we're going to do is go back up to the address bar, same address that's in there right now, add a backslash apps for apps, hit enter, and it will take us to, and I do not understand why it says could not authenticate with OAuth, but let's go ahead and see if we can create our application and see if that error message will disappear. Application details. So I'm going to name it Rockstar Technologies. Description is preservation of wealth blogging app. The website is http://blog1.rockstartechnologies.net. We do not need the callback URL. Agree to the terms of service for Twitter development, and fill in the CAPTCHA. So 5800, I believe that is an OUSICYE, and create the Twitter application. And it's giving me this could not authenticate with OAuth, which I have not seen. Let's see if we can. Okay, it's given us a little bit of resistance here, so let's try to sign out here. Brett at rockstartechnologies.net. Oh, this is the reason why, because I deleted that account. So we need to use the brs284@gmail.com account that we just created, and the password, and log in to the actual Twitter account that we just created. So very important that you guys make sure that your Twitter account is the same account that you use when you log into the Twitter developers backend here. So now we're still at the same create an application page. We're going to go ahead and run through this information again really quick here. Rockstar Technologies, description, preservation of wealth blog. Website is http://blog1.rockstartechnologies.net. Again, we do not need the callback URL. Yes, I agree. Fill out the CAPTCHA again if you need to do this. Okay. Create the Twitter application. Okay, perfect. So now we've created the application that is going to communicate with our WordPress blog. First things that you need to do before we do anything else is go to settings and go down, make sure that the application type right here says read and write. A lot of times we have to do this twice, so click update the Twitter application settings, and it did not register, so let's go ahead and make sure it says read and write one more time, update the Twitter settings, and now we see that it is registered. Organization name, go ahead and name it your guys' if your domain is goldandsilver.com, just name the organization name Gold and Silver, and then type in your organization website, so http://blog1.rockstartechnologies.net. Perfect. Update again, and the information didn't save, so let's just put it in here again, and now we notice that it is in there. I don't know why Twitter is a little finicky and you need to do some of the stuff twice in order to make it save, but that is okay. We can leave the application icon as the default. That doesn't matter. So now that all that stuff is set up, read and write is set, we go to details. This is the information that we're going to want to put into our WordPress backend. So let's go ahead and save some of this information first, just so we have it on file. We're going to need the consumer key. So copy the consumer key, go into here. I have some information already stored in here from a previous setup, so just make sure you put in the right information. Let's get the consumer secret. Make sure that you get everything in here. You want to keep all this information on file just in case you ever need to revert back to it for whatever reason. This is actually the consumer secret right there. Okay, perfect. So we're going to need the access token and the access secret here in a second. So let's go back here, create my access token, click it again, and it will generate an access token for you. And let's go ahead and save that information in our same Word document where we're keeping all of our important information. Paste the access token. Again, that's, Control C, Control V on the keyboard, or Command C, Command V with Apple computers. And let's get the access secret. And paste that in there as well. Okay, so now we have all that information to set up our interface here with, let's go ahead and delete this one so we can start over here. Okay. Okay, well, it's not deleting, but what you're going to want to do is add new account, go down to Twitter, and it is going to open up this settings box. And what you want to do is account nickname, name it whatever you're going to familiarize yourself with. Twitter, very self-explanatory. Your website Twitter URL. So if we go back to Twitter right here, we're on our main profile page. If we click on my name and then you go up to the address bar, this is the URL for our Twitter page. So you want to copy that from the address bar, go back to our WordPress backend and copy that Twitter URL in there. And then the information that we copied off of here, the consumer key, we're going to want to copy that, Control C, Control V. Let's get the consumer secret that it is asking us for and put in the consumer secret. And then we will need the access token, which is the next one down here. And then we will need the access token secret. So Control C and Control V. Okay, now you guys can attach image to the Twitter post, or you don't have to. It's up to you guys. Now let's update the settings here. Now it's going to say attention required, unfinished setup. Go ahead and click show settings and submit test post to Twitter. And it says OK, message posted. Please see your Twitter page. Successfully sent your post to Twitter. That's all we're looking for. Perfect. So the Twitter app is all set up, ready to go, and communicating with our WordPress blog site. And now we only have WordPress.com to set up, which is WordPress's online blog forum. And once we get that set up, you guys will have almost the whole process complete. And we'll go ahead and finalize with setting up the Google Plus account. And then we'll go through and show you guys how to set up the rest of your site so it gets the links indexed by Google. So Leave some video comments below. I know it can get a little bit confusing at times. Again, there's always detailed instructions right here. If you find it confusing and you want some step-by-step instructions to follow, you can do it right here as well. But we look forward to seeing you guys in the final upcoming videos. You guys are almost done. Alright, we'll see you soon.